Alrighty guys, I know it's been a while since I've made a guild bossing guide, but today I want to show you guys what I did on the Fafnir side. And no, I did not use Anj on side 1, I decided to use her on side 2, because I feel like Anj has more potential in side 2 than she does with side 1. But without further ado boys, let's get straight into the guide. Ikaze. Alrighty boys, so I know that I am using an A6 Sumi here, but don't worry, I will be showing you the A0 rotation with A0 twins. But now let's go ahead and show you the rev cards and the mindscapes, starting with our main strategist slash supports, Cord. Cord, you're going to be running the Creation Reconciliation set. Here is her mindscape. Next is going to be the twins. Twins, you're going to be running Negativity and Power. Here is their mindscape. Next, our main navigator, Futaba, is going to be running the Resolve Labor set. Here is her mindscape. Now for our DPS, Sumi, we're going to be running the Bless DPS set. That is going to be Wisdom and Virtue, right here. And now, here is her mindscape. Okay. Finally, let's go ahead and talk about Wonder himself. So for Wonder here, I'm going to be using Arc Knife as my dagger for extra defense reduction. If you feel like the boss's HP is capped out at 0, you can always run Glimmer for extra Bless amp, or Ex Machina if you don't have Glimmer or Arc Knife at R6. But with Ex Machina, you gotta make sure you run Sorosha as your starter line persona. Now, as for personas itself, I am gonna be running Dionysus with Rebellion. Next is Sorosha. Sorosha, you're gonna make sure you inherit Rakunda, and we're gonna be using skill 1. And lastly, Yanoshik to give us even more defense shred with Rakunda and his mark. Now, let's say for example you are capped out on crit rate and you don't need any more crit rate. You can always run Vishnu, and you're going to be using skill 1, Wind of Nirvana, instead of Dionysus Rebellion. But yeah, without further ado boys, let's get straight into the run. Ikaze. Okay. So I did forget to tell y'all this, but you want twins as a strategist slash medic for the season to take advantage of the point multiplier. Twins are going to go ahead and skill 1 to proc the AoE party-wide attack buff. Wonder is going to go ahead and Rebellion onto Sumi to give her some crit rate. Cord is going to go ahead and proc Unison Note onto Sumi. And Sumi is going to go ahead and choose Cord as her dance partner. Now, if you do have A1 twins, might as well make them your dance partner. Now, highlights up, and we're probably about to get Futaba here. Yep. So, go ahead and Futaba skill 1 to inflict that defense shred. And make sure you do follow my highlight rotation. Wonder's going to go ahead and Dionysus highlight here. Now, with the twins, you're going to go ahead and proc S2, giving us 2 mass. And now, Wonder is going to go ahead and switch to Sorosha and Rakunda the boss. If you have Vishnu, go ahead and Vishnu S1 there. Cord is going to go ahead and S1. Of course, make sure you get Shock here for the extra crit damage potential. Sumi is going to go ahead and gain a stack with her S1. Okay, and then Futaba's back again. Go ahead and skill 3 onto Sumi so that it becomes a Bless weakness implant. Now the twins, if you're A0, you're going to go ahead and skill 3 here, say Saino Chikanda. Now, Wonder, you're going to go ahead and do Sorosha S1 so we can boost Sumi's highlight damage even further. Wonder here, you're going to go ahead and use Sorosha highlight to inflict even more Bless damage taken. And don't mind me there, I was just checking out my crit rate with Sumi. Like I said, just highlight with Sorosha. Cord, you're going to go ahead and activate Catchy Hook after you Masquerade with Sumi. So go ahead and skill 3 here onto Sumi. And we're about to look at some big PP damage. Holy 2 mil. Alrighty, and here, if you're A0 Sumi, you're only going to be able to get one highlight here. But since, you know, I'm running A6, I get double highlight here. So go ahead, and if you're A6 Sumi, go ahead and double highlight into skill 3. Holy big PP damage. And now we're going to go ahead and reset the rotation. Twins are going to go ahead and skill 1 to proc the attack buff for the party. Wonder is going to go ahead and switch back to Dionysus. And then Rebellion onto Sumi to give her some crit rate. Cord is going to go ahead and skill 2 onto Sumi so that she gets the attack buff. And now Sumi is going to go ahead and choose Cord as the dance partner. Whew, that was a lot of damage, but we're good. Futaba, you're going to go ahead and skill 1 here to inflict the defense shred onto Fafnir. Twins, you're going to go ahead and this turn use their strategist highlight so we can get a party-wide damage buff and attack buff. Go ahead and skill 2 here to heal up and giving us some damage reduction. Wonder, you're going to finally switch to Yanoshik, implant Rakunda onto Fafnir, and this should apply Mark for even more defense down. Cord's going to go ahead and do S1. Make sure you get Shock for extra crit damage potential. Sumi, you're going to go ahead and skill 1 here to get another stack. Alrighty, final turn, y'all. So Futaba is going to go ahead and skill 3 onto Sumi so that it becomes a Bless implant. Now, Twins, if you're A0, you're going to go ahead and Seisai no Jikanda onto the boss. This should implant a damage taken effect onto him. Lastly, Wonder, you're going to go ahead and switch to Sorosha and use skill 1 so that Sumi's highlight damage go burr. Here, you're going to go ahead and use Masquerade with Sumi. Cord's going to go ahead and highlight to give her a damage increase. Cord's going to go ahead and use Catchy Hook onto Sumi. And this is the turn where we see some crazy damage. Holy 3.1 mil. Big PP damage. And lastly, since I'm A6, I go ahead and do double highlight here. But if you're A0, you just go single highlight into skill 3. And we also get an all-out attack, so even more damage. And lastly, I go ahead and use skill 3 here. Holy 1.7 mil. GG's. Alrighty boys, thank you so much for watching this video. And if you enjoyed this guide, maybe leave a like, comment down below if you have any questions, and maybe leave a sub. We are on the road to 600 subscribers on YouTube, y'all. It would make me very happy if you press that subscribe button. But other than that, look forward to future videos. I do have a lot of guides planned out, a lot of video essays I want to pump out there. And yeah, until next time, y'all. Deuces.